Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms is getting me raped in her city. Try to get me raped. I came to her city for refuge because they left a baby alive inside of my body because I shot a white man in Texas. So I came here trying to get into the shelter. It's all on my YouTube channels, Andrea Antoinette Jones, the Silk Ministry, showing me praying for my life, coming through Tennessee pregnant, and coming down here trying to get into the shelter pregnant. And instead of Keisha Lance Bottoms calling some strings and the black women in Atlanta calling some strings like, hey, we got a pregnant black woman from Texas. She's pregnant. Her and the baby done been tortured because she shot a white man. They said, okay, set her up to be raped and set her up to be killed outside. Because we know she came down here with no money. We know she used all of her money that her mama and that her grandma gave her. We know that she used all of her money to get into the shelter, to come down here on the bus to get into the shelter. Please don't walk that close to me. We know she used all her money, and that's why they put me out the shelter, so they can have men walking up on me, trying to intimidate me and the baby for white people. And so instead of them calling some strings with Keisha Lance Bottoms being a lawyer, knowing that I'm pregnant and abused, she sets me up outside to be murdered. She set me up outside to be starved. She set me up outside to be raped. And she set me up outside for my baby to be killed in my body. She set me up outside to be chased by cars. She set me up outside to be sleeping on benches and bus stops. So this white woman that threatened to rape my baby in Texas can say that I'm a bad mother. So they can say that I'm a drug addict. So they can say that I'm a prostitute. And then when I'm screaming and crying, oh, she's crazy. Oh, she's a mental patient. But you setting a pregnant black woman up outside. I came to get in your shelter. I could have been got medical care. I could have been put out the evidence. They was over here torturing me all over the city trying to stop me from putting out the evidence that Cynthia threatened to rape my son. They got black people torturing me, trying to stop me from putting out my baby's heartbeat online. You trying to stop me from using my fetal heart monitor to show people that I'm pregnant, and they abusing me like this. And I got videos of me showing y'all, me calling 80 to 100 organizations in Atlanta over and over and over again. And they knew her name is Andrea Jones. She's the pregnant black woman that shot a white man. And she been carrying that baby for a long time. And they don't want to help her get the baby out of her body. And the baby is still alive. So we cannot let her into our shelter because we don't know what they want to do with her. We don't know if they gonna kill her. We don't know if they gonna kill the baby. We don't know. We're not gonna help her. And that's what all the black people is doing that got apartments and houses. They not letting us come inside. And the hospitals is denying us medical care and trying to kill the baby up in the hospitals. They trying to kill the baby in my body. And now I see why God showed me in the jail. He showed me visions before I got out that people was going to be so angry at my investigator, Jim McDougal, that knew Austin was abusing me and that I was pregnant and that they was torturing me in that jail. Because look at what they out here doing to me. And all he had to do was come forward with the evidence and say Andrea Jones is pregnant. And this white man was abusing her and her little boy. And they out there setting her up outside trying to kill the baby in her body and trying to starve her and make her sleep at bus stops when she have rights in this country. She have the right to be in a shelter. She have a right to HUD. She qualified for a 3-bedroom apartment for her son, and her newborn baby. But they trying to kill her because she shot a white man in self-defense, and everybody trying to set her up to be killed with the baby in her body. And they violating all of her rights. She's supposed to be getting food stamps. She's supposed to be in a shelter. She's supposed to be in a safe house with her little boy, and she deserved to have her son from them people, man. They never should have split this lady and her little boy up because he was abusing her and her son, and she was protecting herself, and she's pregnant. So I guess the legacy of African Americans wasn't just slavery. I guess it was setting other black people up to be murdered as well. I guess they had the legacy of setting up their own pregnant black women outside to have their babies tortured while they get cars and gift cards and apartments and get perks from these devils and witches. I guess that's the part that they don't tell y'all about the movies about African American slavery and history. They don't tell y'all that they put a pregnant black woman named Andrea out of the shelter, pregnant for protecting herself from a white man to set her up to be killed. Or they didn't tell y'all that she was fighting trying to get her baby back from a group of white people that threatened to rape him as retaliation, and they set her up to be killed on the streets of Atlanta. Or when they tell you about Love and Hip Hop, they don't tell you about all the black women that they set up to be killed right here out in the open in front of everybody. They don't tell you about that when Michelle Obama tell you about her history of her being going to law school or whatever school she claims she go to. She don't tell you that she sit back and drink her coffee and turn a blind eye to them trying to chase a pregnant black woman around for protecting herself and trying to kill her baby right in her belly. She don't tell you that part. I guess Obama didn't tell y'all that part about the presidency, that you can't stand up for pregnant black women that was protecting herself. I guess black people don't tell y'all that at their Black Lives Matter donation centers. They don't tell you that they set pregnant black women up to be killed outside for protecting themselves and their little boy from white men that just got out of prison for assault. They don't tell you that the whole country set black women up to be killed outside for protecting themselves. They don't tell y'all that when they're asking for money. They don't tell the Salvation Army, don't tell you that when they're asking y'all to donate money to their organization, calling themselves a Christian organization, and then you put a pregnant black woman outside to be murdered just because her and her baby was not given medical care, and because she shot a white man in self-defense, and they threatened to rape her baby, and they don't want to give them back. I guess Mayor Keisha Lance Bottom don't tell you about the sacrifices that she have to make just to be the mayor. Well, you got to set a pregnant black woman up to be murdered that came to your city for refuge. They got one walking on foot down here. I guess all the black people in the world don't want to tell y'all that they not Christians in none of their churches in the United States, and that everybody is in gangs, and that they all really Satanists, and that they all hate themselves, and they hate their color, and they all want to be white, and they all Klansmen, and they all run around trying to kill a black woman for shooting a white man in the leg in self-defense. And God said he lucky that I didn't kill him. God said he could have killed her babies. And they trying to kill my babies for him. They trying to make him look like he innocent, like he was the victim. And I thank God that he was there in the apartment when he was ramming me and attacking me like a goddamn wild animal, and I'm pregnant. And I still ain't gave birth to this baby, and it's still alive. But he's so fucking innocent. He is not innocent. Now, we was in love, yeah. But he was abusing me, and he was abusing my son. Oh, he punching babies and knocking babies all on their head up in my house. But they want to paint him out to be the victim because he's white and because he got hurt for doing the shit. I hurt him for abusing me and my son. So they like, oh, he's white. So we gonna torture you with a baby in your body for 3 years and rape your little boy and kill y'all, and then molest your newborn in your belly because he's white. They completely looking over the evidence that he was abusing me. They trying to cover up that he was abusing me. They tried to cover up the whole damn shooting in general. and tried to make it seem like I was on drugs and that I was a prostitute. No, I was not. I never was that. They wish that I was that. He got shot. God said his leg got hurt when I had to run for the police in the streets. So how you chasing me, trying to attack me with my 22-month-old baby in my arms? And you attacking me up in my home, running me up out of my house afraid for my life and screaming. And you end up getting shot. And they want to paint him out as the victim. Or all of a sudden, he got to get babied and coddled. And while they threaten to rape my child for him, because he white. And they threatened to make him rape my little boy as well because he was white. And then they gonna sit over there talking about we gonna kill that baby in your body because this white people country. That's what they said, because he white. And God had the answer from heaven and say, hold on right quick. Y'all going to hell. I cast you out of the kingdom of heaven. Because you're not going to kill no pregnant black woman and rape her baby talking about, because you worshiping white people. And then have me outside by myself screaming about them threatening to rape my son and I'm pregnant. And I've been pregnant for 3 years and they ain't showed us no goddamn mercy, steady torturing us for these white people. They haven't showed us any mercy at all. That's how stupid black people are in America. They are so far gone that because one white man got shot in the leg and he survived, he was attacking a 22-month-old baby. He was attacking a pregnant black woman. And you want to rape a child and kill his mother with a baby in her womb because one white man got shot and he got charges up the behind for violence, and I don't have any charges on my record, and they told me specifically that it was because I was black. And that was the only reason why they said they wanted me dead, was because I was black. Because I'm black and I protected myself. Calling me nappy-headed nigga. We gonna rape you and your son. Black people telling me this. Talking about we worship these whites and this they country. And we gonna rape you and your son because you shot a white man. And God had to tell them she was protecting herself. He was abusing her and her son. And they still gonna say, oh, we don't care. We going to hell with the devil. We gonna do whatever to her. And we don't care about getting destroyed. And they steady riding around trying to do it. They steady got people set up around me that's trying to go through with the bullshit. Everybody is trying to do it. And they trying to act like they offering me sympathy, but then still trying to set me up. God already told me that the whole damn country was going to try to do it to me. That all of America was going to turn their back on me because I'm black. Knowing the evidence to my case, that they all was going to set my little boy up to be molested, that they were going to set me up to be raped and set my baby up to be killed or molested as well because I shot a white man that was attacking me. And for me to even have to keep repeating that as a black woman. And God told me to tell what all his charges was. So the fact that he's a convicted felon on top of that, and he's a racist gang member, and it's blood rituals involved that they was trying to perform, trying to attack us and shit. And God said they all were going to try to do it to you. And that's exactly what they doing. My own doggone family. I could never depend on them for nothing. But I could depend on them to betray me like this. I could depend on them to try to set me up to be murdered for protecting myself. I could depend on them to try to allow the United States to set my baby up to be killed in my body for protecting myself. And then the nerve of these people like Kim Kardashian to sit back and want to try to make the white boy famous, to try to make the white man famous that got out of prison attacking his baby mama, and then y'all covered it up and killed the baby mama for protecting herself, and killed the baby in her body, tortured the baby in her for 3 years, instead of just telling the truth that he needed to go to jail, that he needed to go to prison for attacking women. Y'all just had to blow it up to try to set the baby up to be killed because he was attacking women. Because I'm a black woman and you don't think much of black women to where you believe it's okay for a white convicted felon to be attacking a black woman up in a house, and turns out she was pregnant. And then still kept trying to kill the baby in her body. Still kept trying to kill it. And you think God gonna stand for that? You think God gonna sit back and watch that? You think God gonna sit back and let y'all keep riding around all willy-nilly and going and taking photos and doing your little celebrity bullshit while you trying to set a pregnant black woman up to be murdered for protecting herself, and she's got a little boy that they done threatened to molest? And you still want to try to set me up to be murdered with this baby still alive in my body. That's how wicked they is on this continent. They need intervention from heaven on this continent. They need intervention from anybody on the earth that can intervene. Because every president that they putting in office is the most corrupt piece of flesh that probably done ever walked the face of this earth. To be sitting back trying to let them do this. And y'all done heard this baby heartbeat, and they bucking on everybody in the world. They talking about ain't nobody, we not scared of nobody trying to come and help her. We all gonna keep on trying to kill this pregnant black woman, talking about she the first black woman to shoot a white man in America, so we gotta torture her baby in her body. I don't know if that's true or not. There may have been other black women that done shot white men or hurt them throughout the history of what they have done to black women. But this is how they think they gonna handle a black woman protecting herself from a white male in 2021. They think they gonna set me up outside, pregnant and tortured, and then say the baby is a tumor. They trying to make the baby die in my body and say it's a tumor. They got us going without food, they got us going without water, and then trying to force me to have to suck their nasty penises in order for me to have food or water to drink. And then trying to make me beg them, coming up saying begging them for food, knowing that they all know that I'm pregnant and why I'm asking for the money for food. Because we is hungry, and for some reason it don't matter how long I've been carrying the baby, I still get hungry just like a normal pregnant woman. And I'm still developing like a normal pregnant woman. And when I eat, the baby feed, my baby grow. And when they starve me, we shrink. And that's how they want us, shrank and starved. Shrank and starved while I'm showing my belly on social media. And that's why I would like Jehovah just go ahead and let them kill me. If I'm keep calling out to other nations and everybody gonna keep turning their eye to what they are doing, I am pregnant and they are starving me outside and forcing me to sleep. I cannot sleep. I don't have nowhere to lay down. We don't have nowhere to lie down. They abusing my body and I'm pregnant. And I'm like, I know other people want to come up all over the world. Y'all want to be like America. Y'all want to have everything y'all see them have. And a lot of people probably don't want to jeopardize the alliance with America to come and help a pregnant black woman. Or y'all might just be just as evil as them and don't care. Y'all probably would have tortured us just the same for protecting myself. But if that's the case, then all I can do is ask, Lord Jesus, come. Then let God go ahead and come to this earth then and destroy everybody on it. if can't nobody stand up for the pregnant black woman to these devils. Because I'm standing up for myself against them and all by myself. And I'm still alive. God done kept me. They torturing me, yeah, but I'm still alive to fight another day. So if I can do it by myself, then I know that it's a lot of black people that can stand with me and fight with me and say, no, we gonna help her. We coming out there. Because we know what y'all doing to her, and we know she's pregnant. And we not gonna be afraid. Because I'm not afraid, and I'm doing it all by myself with my God. I get riled up, yeah. I try to get away from the traps, yeah. But I know that I have to fight. Because I know what they trying to do. They trying to kill a baby in my body. And he's riding past blowing kisses trying to set me up to be murdered with a baby in my body. So that's how corrupt they is to think you gonna force me to have sex for food. You forcing me to have sex for food. And I am pregnant. That is rape. It's war torture and it's rape. And then you say you're going to molest the child and have the mother screaming in another state where she's being set up while they're saying they molesting the baby over at Cynthia's house. And they can't cover it up and go through no sorry-ass CPS because they got everybody trying to lie for her. They're in a coven. They're witches. They rape children. And they molest little boys. And their husbands do it and their sons do it. And they think they gonna murder me. So if I gotta keep on crying out to other countries, then I'ma just ask God to just come to this earth, Father, and just destroy the wicked, please. Just come back, Father. I'm scared for him to come back because his presence means that you can't go back again. You cannot redo when God comes step foot on this earth. You cannot redo it. He gonna judge the earth. He gonna judge everybody. And I'm gonna be scared as hell when he come. Because even though I trust him and I know he gonna save me, his presence is fearful for everybody. So for him to have to go ahead and come back because Cynthia and them won't give me my son back alive, and because the African Americans won't stand up for me and keep trying to terrorize my pregnancy, then I'm going to have to just stand strong, having done all the stand, and go and ask my God to go ahead and come back. Because I got that much faith in my God. And they trying to ride around doing gang stuff. They riding around doing gang stuff, leaving me outside, trying to set me up to be murdered. And God had said they were going to get destroyed. He showed me them getting destroyed. So I'm like, if there ain't nobody going to help us, then Lord, you come back and help us then. And you know what that means if God got to come back because y'all being so wicked and y'all won't leave me and my babies alone. Then that means that the burst of his light is going to flash down on all of us. And I'm not going to hell, but they going. And with the demons that they got, they need to go. He needs to go and destroy this legion of demons that they got over here in America, because this is filth. This is filth. For you to threaten to rape my child and refuse to give him back and be torturing me with a baby in my body this long, this is filthy, 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 and it needs to be destroyed. And God bless all the little children that came to me in visions trying to feed me in my sleep, knowing that I'm pregnant and knowing what their parents is out here doing to me. God bless you. And I will see you on the other side. Because their children was coming and trying to feed me. They was going in the refrigerator in the spirit and pulling out microwave stuff and going to heating it up for me, talking about you hungry, you need to eat. While the adults is trying to starve me and act like they don't know that I'm pregnant. And even the doggone children know that I'm pregnant. And they know what they doing to me. So I guess I'm going to just have to start praying for the Lord to go ahead and come back. That's what I need to do, because I don't think that I'll get any help from Africa. I might, let me not sound so defeated. I might get help from Africa. But if me and my son and my children come up, and my baby I'm pregnant with come up out of this country, God said that the nation that did this to us will be judged. And that nation is America. America did this to us. They enslaved me and took my little son and said they was going to make him a sex slave and torture me with a baby in me. And I know this is something that my God is not going to leave unpunished. He is not going to leave this unpunished. So I may just have to just go ahead and start praying for God to let the end come, to let the God go ahead and come, because he came when they were trying to murder me in the jail cell. He came in the cell and he stopped them from doing it to me. So I guess I need to go ahead and ask God to come to this earth to stop them from torturing me pregnant outside with a little baby in me. Because everybody is wicked. Everybody is wicked. I don't know what they done got themselves caught up in to think you gonna sit back and watch that kind of wickedness, and then it's all on my channel and they all steady watching it and throwing up 666. They throwing up the beast. Yeah, I just need to start asking God to come back, and I got to get prepared for it, because as much as I love the Lord and the little visitations that he have done with me, is nothing compared to him being right there in our face, ready to go ahead and judge this world and being like, this is over, Andrea. You ain't never gonna have to see none of these people ever again. All your family that did you dirty like that, all your friends, all the presidents, all these white people, black people that's out here trying to kill your baby and your body, you ain't never gonna have to see these people ever again in your life. Ever. That's what happened when God come back. They finally get to go to hell. Finally. For all the damn wickedness that they done did. But the fact that it's over. It's over. The world as we know it. Never be the same again. So yeah. That's probably just going to have to be the outcome. And I got to get ready to meet my God then. I got to get ready for my God to come back and to meet my God. Because they trying to set me up to be murdered, and they trying to trap me in the city of Atlanta and stop me from getting out there to my son. They trying to stop me from having my phone charged, having everybody leave me outside so I can't work on the case, because everybody in the country was setting me up to be killed with a baby in my body for protecting myself from my white baby daddy. And they so willing to let God come back to the earth just so you can try to say this white people country. All these black people willing to go to hell. At any moment he could come back and say, okay, they done had enough torture. Now y'all done torture her and that baby enough, and now I'm bringing vengeance on y'all. I'm bringing destruction on y'all. Y'all going to hell this time. Ain't no mercy. Ain't no I'm just gonna sit back and keep watching y'all do it. And they willing to go to hell for it, not even knowing the hour. And God showed me that when these black people do get destroyed, they gonna know that they about to get destroyed. Because they knew what they were doing. They knew that they were being wicked, trying to kill somebody's baby. You trying to kill a baby in a pregnant woman's body. You don't care how that makes me feel? You don't care about God. See, and that's what God was letting me know, that they don't care about him. That they don't care about him. Because he cared that Austin was abusing me and my son. And he cared that I was pregnant. But they talking about because I'm black, they don't care. Because it's white people country, they don't care about how the black woman feel. Watching him attacking me and my baby. And not being able to do anything to protect myself other than pick up a gun. And I did call the police. And I'm not going to keep explaining myself, because I done did it too much. And that let me know that don't nobody care about us. But God, he care about us. And they want to make a mockery out of me while trying to set me up to be murdered and make a mockery out of my faith in the Lord while still trying to torture me, and then keep trying to have people around me. They keep trying to have people around me that's trying to set me up. Because I've been sleeping at the bus stop by myself, and they done had a man come up there and start sleeping at the bus stop with me. And he's trying to act nice, but why are you at the bus stop with me? Because they put him right there. And when I'm going to go fall asleep, he's already up there at the bus stop with me. And that's not right. That's not right. You shouldn't be having me outside where people can be around me and bothering me because they trying to set us up. They trying to set us up, period. And I need to just ask God to go on, come back, Lord. Just come back, Lord Jesus, to this wicked country. Just come and destroy them. And let's just get it over with. But they want to kill me first. And they want to kill my son. And they want to hurt us. And then have me ranting about it on videos and nobody helping us. So that's why I said I'm going to have to go ahead and get killed, because at some point you're going to want to fight the city that's trying to kill you. You're going to want to run up on somebody like, nah, fuck that. I'm going to take one of y'all asses out with me, and after that, they're going to have to kill me. They're going to have to kill me. Because they ain't going to like the fact that I just dropped somebody in the street out here, and this time I done killed the person. See, the first time I shot him in self-defense. If I have to hurt somebody again, I'm going to kill him. And it's going to be because they setting me up outside with my baby, trying to murder my baby, and they think because they all ganged up, because they got the whole country ganged up on me, and I'm pregnant trying to kill my baby, everybody thinking I'm going to be scared to die, or that I want to get my son back, that I want to see my son again. I don't even know if he's alive. So if I go to war with them back, and I kill one of them because of what they doing, then that give them the opportunity to kill me. That give them the opportunity to go ahead and kill pregnant Andrea Jones for